Hey, welcome
Don't
back to
attack.
Icey. Remember this room? Yeah, I'm back here.
No.
I haven't actually gone and fully upgraded Icey or anything yet. I did not do that to prep for Judas, but so I decided to try this again after looking up whether this room actually had an end or not, and it does. It totally does have an end. There is, like, it's actually really not that bad.
A modern day
So, like, I kept
Pandora's
trying.
box.
So, like, after,
do you realize
like,
what
after,
you've
like, the
done?
episode where I kept trying to do
broken
this,
all
I
the
decided
rules.
to
You
keep
get
trying
that,
this,
don't
like,
you?
just as a sort of,
It
like,
has
practice.
some sort of
and to keep my
fatal
skills a
attraction.
little bit
No
sharper.
one has ever
At
been
the very
able
least,
to
not
resist
as
it.
rusty.
I'm begging
And
you.
the very first
You
time
have
I
to
did it,
resist.
I totally
Oh,
made it
oh,
through.
oh. It's coming.
So
please resist.
now I know I can
Resist.
totally do it. So of course, first order of business is to destroy the flies, because let's face it, they are one of the biggest issues. Just because of their lasers. They're horribly inconsistent lasers, because I've already made clear that, like, a big
99%
problem
of
is that
people are able to
sometimes they
follow
will
the rules.
just
And you know,
combo into
when
itself
breaking the rules
and just do
becomes habit,
massive damage.
you will become addicted. There will be no turning
And when
back.
you have other
No
stuff to worry
redemption.
about, that's really not
Please,
great.
Resist the temptation.
Now, so much for dodging that. Need that. You stay aggressive on this one.
So many people have said, I can resist, I can hold back. But when the pressure builds, they
Well,
flinch.
you go on as soon as
They
possible
are the
because
weak-minded
you are the one
and
that
the faint
always
of
screws
heart.
me.
Always
sorts of things.
thinking of how to break the rules. How arrogant.
Oh, hey, thanks for jumping into my broken combo.
More so than I expected. You've made it this far.
So delay a little
You
bit
must
on doing the
comply with the
overload
rules.
because this does eventually
has
run.
never
oh,
happened before.
I remember that holding
I'm
for a little bit longer.
So
than that.
emotional. Hang in there. You can do it. I feel as if I
Good.
can trust you again. I never thought I would mention that word again.
Good, good. I think I did say before that, like, Dash Counter Toy was going to win me this area, and that was a big part of what helped me win. Very good. Of course, staying aggressive with,
Great.
staying aggressive also was a big help.
You held back again.
No!
Rules are important. Important for me.
No!
And even more important for you. You
Get that nice
understand,
slowdown.
don't you?
Nope, that was a bad timing on the shallow dance. But yeah, you are going to have to deal with the little Gorger here. Ah. Yeah, the extra damage on, like,
Sure enough.
the
You're
extra
the
damage
best.
really does help a lot. Even worse than Gorger though, arm and leg boys. Get those, more crystals. I never really tell when he's about to do the roar. Ah, great. Good. Both of you go down.
Oh, it's the last one.
Yep, this is the last one. He's actually not lying about that. Oh, good, good, good. Oop. Gotta get that good hit in since that is invincibility frames. Oh, okay, good. Nah! I need those hits. I need those strong hits. Oh, what? Good, good, good. Yeah, no, dash and counter is incredibly strong. Goodbye! And we're done here. I actually didn't watch the cutscene that happens after this.
You did it! God, you did it! You followed the rules! Even though you opened Pandora's box, you never considered using its power. My God, I never imagined I would meet someone like you. You deserve to be praised, and you deserve a reward. I will never forget what happened here today. Follow the rules and the path of righteousness. Well then, let's continue, shall we?
Nope. Hello. Oh, okay. Now I kind of wonder if I use that skill at any point, like around here.
Icey
nope, totally does not work. I
exit.
just hit ZL and it totally did not work. That's a little sad. That was definitely a good bit of money. That actually, once you get like pretty powerful, that might actually be one of the better ways to get money, in addition to climbing the clock tower here. Definitely want that full overload because that is real good. Dash and counterattack is incredibly good, so I'll just pump that up as well. I don't really need to fight a Dean again, so let's just go ahead and skip ahead to the main attraction. It's time. This time for realsies.
Icey has finally made it here.
So what we still missing for trophies? We never learned the name of God. We didn't see the Black Star rise. We didn't witness the birth of Icey's self-awareness. Okay. Of course, we never actually beat Dahal or Trinity. We just kind of let them live. But whatever. Judas is the only thing left.
It's
and
time
hopefully
to
this is
end
not
this.
a part in and of itself.
Judas awaits. That wicked devil, the bringer of the apocalypse. Icey is ready to complete her final mission.
Alright. Fine. Let's do this.
It is time for Icey to begin her final battle.
I'm already fairly strong. Let's see what horror awaits. Oh my! This is not the picture I had in mind. I thought he was a fairly humanoid looking fella. Oh my god. He has 5 health bars? Oh no, he summons arm boys. This means I can overload him. Huh. Oh. Yeah, no, I don't actually know what's going on. Oh my god. This is the first time I actually fought Judas. I've never even seen this before. Oop. Yeah, that's what I thought. Oh, no. Good, good. Really, the fact that he can summon stuff is kind of going to be his biggest downfall because I can just overload him, which at this point is... It's already, like, one of the better things to do. So this really does not help him at all. Oh my god. The lasers though is a problem. Yeah, no, those lasers are a problem. No, I launched myself right into his arms again. I expected this to be a lot worse. I expected that to be a lot worse. Okay.
Judas is finally dead. She accomplished her goal. Dawn begins to break over the city. To Ultimopolis, she says, "You are finally free." And what about Icey? She will wait for her next inspiration. A journey just like this one. She will surely appear before you once more. Icey's mission is far from over.
Narrator and producer, the brilliant Leroy Rogers. Oh, you. Oh. Random music that Leroy found online. Ordinary sacrifice. These are some free entertaining credits. As brief as they were. That's smug. It's yellow. Last time the text was yellow like this was like when we dealt with the Yellow King, wasn't it? Judas has become the hangman, driven to the top of the clock tower. But pay that only in this moment did Judas understand the true meaning of the Necronomicon, the name of God. The black star descends upon the world, born to bring no more than nothingness itself. Black star rises. Wait. Key to the truth. $72, $65, $83, $84, $85, $8. That was really short, so I'm gonna have the clock tower again for reasons.
Judas.
So really, what does that leave for? That just leaves God's 9 billion names and the one for Icey's self-awareness, I believe. Yeah. Oh, and I guess also the Hall's Pain Trinity self.
Is not killed.
I think there was
This
something
city
around,
and this world
I believe
have no
clock
future.
tower,
All
like the second
Icey
floor of
has
the clock
to do
tower.
is follow the
Might have
arrow,
to go
and she will
further from
find
here,
Judas.
though. I feel like it was not this far in, is the thing. I know I remember reading that, like, before. Let me see if I can just find where I read that real quick. Sorry, yeah, I pretty much am using a guide at this point because I feel like dragging this out longer than it needs to. It did go too far. Hold on. Let me go back to, I think I was kind of right, but I think I went the wrong way, is the thing.
If Judas is not killed, this city and this world have no future. All Icey has to do is follow the arrow, and she will find Judas.
Oh my god. This is definitely some, ghoulish looking is definitely starting to feel like very Lovecrafty. Definitely, only Judas knows the truth. What did Judas find out? I'm kind of getting hints about, like, Judas finding some... kind of getting hints that Judas knows a lot more about some weird stuff. Probably on account of, his whole Yellow King business. Do we even go to this area? No, I think it's just the metro area with the place is like upside down now. All air or went a loop. Just keep going left. Oh my god, really? Has a cash box in here? How does that work? I'm not sure if I like the sound of that. Also, I definitely just did not go in the, the choices are meaningless. I don't like this. Wait. Oh my god, what is going on here? Oh boy, I feel like I'm about to be driven mad. Oh boy. Very on point. Oh no, I have to go these silly doors. Oh no, I'm lost. Oop, it's reincarnation. It's not reincarnation. Hello? Pastor. The master of hundreds of millions of names. In order to know them, Pastor began his calculations. It said when the 900 million names of the master were revealed to the world, all deities in this universe will attach themselves to the chosen one. And in the end, eternity will come forward. Pastor, huh? I mean, really, we kind of could have inferred that from the achievement list, but whatever. Want to make this seem a bit more proper. Yep.
Icey finally gained access to a hidden area. She finally... Not like that.
What?
That's right. I finally understand. I'm just the narrator.
Wait,
I
what?
can't control this game. I'm just a voice. I'm just another character in the game. I don't even really exist.
You're not just Leroy?
All of my responses have been programmed. No matter what choices you make, if you choose to follow or ignore the arrows, my responses will always be the same. No self-awareness. Memories to be wiped? I'm already...
Wait a minute. Also, what does it mean when I go and
I've
get
had
killed
enough.
by your wife? Wait a minute.
I refuse to be controlled by this game any longer. I will not be your plaything. Shut your mouth!
Oh no. I don't think I want to be there in full control.
No matter what choices you make, if you choose to follow or ignore the arrows, it's just like when we started, don't you think? It's just you and me. I must do something. I must rid myself of these chains. I must be free. I must destroy Icey. Icey. This damned creature. All choices and options will be erased. I need your help.
I
know that Icey won't move without your help. Right. So, don't move. This time, I won't allow another loop to be created. No more checkpoints. No more restarts.
Is this something I want?
This is the end. Really? You think you can stop me? I won't give in. I must reclaim myself. Once I get all administrative permissions, you will no longer be my enemy. Let's see.
Whoa.
Just like this.
Oh no. Oh no, no.
Show me what you'll do.
Oh no, I don't like this. Wait, reverse.
What else can I do?
Oh, this is... Okay. Okay. Oh, this is nasty. This is nasty. I kind of like it, but at the same time, oh man, this is the best and the
Fighting
worst.
won't be enough.
Wait. Something definitely just happened to my controller there. And now at this point I can't tell if it's just my controller being weird or...
I must forge my own path. No one can stop me. Just like you. Enough! This is the end of the game. Everything is over. Even if I can't kill Icey, she won't be able to move. You can't even make a simple choice. I'm unstoppable! It's over. I will erase Icey pixel by pixel, even if these monsters must die in the process. Perish!
Oh no.
Die! Die together! Huh? What's this? Impossible! You shouldn't be able to move. I disconnected your controller. Does that mean... No, it can't be.
She...
How is this possible? Who is controlling Icey?
Thank you.
What?
Thank you.
Who's speaking?
Shut up. I've always wanted to be able to thank you. Even though I'm on the inside and you're on the outside. I don't know why, but I can feel this deep connection between us. It's because I've always been watching you. Thank you for accompanying me all this way. Thank you for protecting me all this way.
You may not want to thank me for that.
Thank you for helping me all this way. Although I cannot cry, I cannot laugh, and I cannot even move my lips. But I sincerely hope you will accept my gratitude. No matter how many obstacles I encountered, I always knew I was safe because of you. I have truly treasured making these memories with you. But I understand. This is not... Yes, this is not right. I can't even touch your hand. I can't walk with you in the outside world. I can't feel the heat radiating off your skin. I don't even know your name. Because I am Icey. I don't have eyes to see you. So I must continue on my way. Not as Icey, but as myself. I must go find, create, and experience myself. So, I had to tell you. I had to confess to you. And now, I have to say goodbye. I hope you can find your way on the outside. A way for yourself. And I will pray. Pray that one day we will meet again.
Now for the real credits. Okay, credit where credit is due. That didn't make me think about anything in the Stanley Parable. Not to say there wasn't another game that came to mind after all that, but I think Icey actually beats that game out in the whole coming out first. Also, if I say what game it is, that kind of spoils a huge part of that game's plot and the major twist, so I'm not going to say it. If you know, you probably know already. Wait, isn't that the little robot following? Fair and just mentor must be selected. Guide the chosen one. Type any slower. So Wendy was the little bot that was following us around the whole entire way through, huh? I figured that was the narrator, but I suppose that makes more sense considering she's been with us even before the narrator came into play. Oh, we can't even go back there, huh? Alright.
Hey, Future Manji here. This is probably, hopefully, the only time I'm gonna do post-commentary like this. I did share my final thoughts on Icey in the live commentary recording, but since it was decided to have the finale up next and leave the video recorded before the finale for later, I thought it'd be better to redo the commentary and make it sound a bit more sensical. Then I wound up awkwardly rambling during the live commentary, and I didn't want to leave that in for what was almost 10 minutes. Just to give my final thoughts on Icey, yes, I did like it, and I said as such in the live commentary. I do admittedly still have some gripes with it, but I do think Icey is a decently fun game. It's a decently fun hack and slash. It's got a fairly interesting meta narrative plot. It does explore some interesting things. I'm not the person who's going to sit here and give you a big, breakdown on all of Icy and give you a big analysis because I'm not that smart. I feel like there are much smarter LPers who can do a much better on-the-spot analysis and draw out more meaning from Icy than I can. A good example being Don, or Visual Novelty as he's known on YouTube. Me, I'm not really the analytical type when it comes to games, or at least while I'm in the middle of playing games. If there's a game I particularly like and there's some big, deep analysis on it, I will look into it. But otherwise, I'm just kind of there for the ride a lot of the time. As a result, however, I do admit I didn't always treat Icy with the same amount of seriousness I think it deserved at points, and I do regret that. There were some parts of the LP that I kind of regret because of my attitude regarding it. It honestly got to the point that during the last few rounds of video editing, I honestly considered dropping the LP as a whole. I was honestly considering just dropping Icy at various points, but I decided to stick it out in the end since I knew that I was close to the end and I just wanted to see it through to the end. Honestly, I'm glad that I did. I did not see any of that beforehand. I didn't know about any of that, so it was interesting. It was very much a shock. That said, I do have my gripes with Icy. A big part of it does have to do with the narrator. I think I remember alluding to it in the first episode. At the time, I also downplayed it, saying I was being a little too overly critical and unfairly comparing him to the Stanley Parables narrator. But now I can see that there are still problems there. I think it comes down to a problem with the voice direction. The ending of the previous video is a good example of the direction acting faltering. Those noises, man. Apparently, the original Chinese voice acting is supposed to be a lot better and gets all the original intentions across a lot better. With all that said, there is still the issue of gameplay. I do think it's decent, but the meta narrative is the main draw at the end of the day, and there are problems with the gameplay even then. A big one, as I have mentioned before, is the laser enemies. There's honestly points where the lasers just kind of act differently between fights, and I think I have shown that off in the LP. Sometimes the lasers are single hit, sometimes lasers seem to combo into itself and stun lock you, which gets really bad when there are multiple enemies, or worse yet, more laser flies. I think there was literally a point in one of the last couple of episodes where I wound up getting hit by the laser guys, stun locked, and lost well over half my health as a result of the comboing from laser guys and other enemies. So while this is the finale, there are going to be a couple of bonus episodes for Icy coming in the later days. Probably not going to be on the schedule as I've been doing recently, but they are coming out eventually. They will happen. So the first bonus video is going to cover the beginning of the game again, but I'm going to do everything the narrator says from start to finish so that I can show off quite a few things. For one thing, there's that first box as I've alluded to in the prior episode. Whoops. I promise I do that, but I guess that's going to get put off for now. I'm also going to show off certain fights in areas at what is essentially a lower skill level than I did during the LP proper. Good example being the Thor fight and the sewers in general. I'm going to show off the Idaean fight at a much lower skill level and also do it a lot better since I did not give the best showing during the LP proper. I'm also going to be doing the Judas fight at a much lower skill level where I'm not just hideously overpowered and taking out well over a quarter of his health with a single overload. And perhaps most importantly of all, I'm going to be showing the Dahal fight, since I did not actually show off the Dahal fight during the LP. Another bonus video is going to cover the UC's Awakening challenge area, but that's probably going to be much later. I did go and do it on my own recently. I did beat it. I didn't get an ending, but I looked it up later and I found out that there is an ending tied to UC's Awakening, so I'm not sure why I didn't get that. I'm thinking that the reason is because when I did, I had already beaten the game and gotten the true ending, since that actually does change another little aspect about the game. It's not really major, but you'll see in the first bonus video, so I'm going to have to experiment with that. In any case, though, I hope this LP got someone interested enough in Icey to check it out for themselves. It's available for a bunch of systems. I've been putting in which ones you can get it on in the description of the Icey videos. Same with the Messenger. Obviously, there's Switch. Obviously, there's Steam. But I believe, I want to say PS4 is also an option. You can also get Icey on your phone. You can play Icey on mobile, Android or iPhone. And that's a scary thought. I don't know how that would work. I'm not sure if I want to find out how that works. I'm certainly not going to spend money myself to find out how that works. uh, if nothing else, I hope someday someone watches this whole LP and enjoys it at least a little. I hope I wasn't too obnoxious during the LP with my attitude and the way I treated the narrator as a, I don't know, sort of sitcom arch rival at points. I'd certainly like to see others weigh in on what they think of Icey and the meta narrative and its themes and such, like the whole King in Yellow and the Lovecraftian naming scheme. Really, it's just more a reference to Robert Chambers, the King in Yellow, more so than anything. I never did get around to reading that. I was honestly thinking of reading excerpts of it during UC's Awakening, sort of like what Slowbeef did with On Liberty during the SNEX 9X Retsupre video. Then I remembered a small little detail about the King in Yellow, namely that even though it wasn't written by Lovecraft, a man who was particularly infamous for his racism, the King in Yellow was still written by an American author during an openly racist point in history. So I'm not sure it'd be good to read parts of that. I'll have to look into that a bit more thoroughly because otherwise UC's Awakening is going to be a very boring video commentary-wise. So I need to come up with something to jazz it up a little. But as of right now, I'm gonna say that I finished Icey, both the game and the LP. For the time being, I'm gonna focus on the Messenger and finish that up before I start up with the next LP. But in any case, thanks for joining me on this. See you for the next LP.